You know what honestly was the saving grace was Twitter, to be honest.
Mm.
Because Twitter is where basically all my network is. I had built an audience. I think when I had left Metrics, I maybe had about 3,000 followers ish, which is still a decent amount of people. And
Mhm.
it was my announcement that I was leaving Barometrics and striking out my own. I wrote this blog post called Making the Leap that drummed up all this interest and basically let people know, oh, I'm open for work. And so people are throwing me opportunities left and right and asking, giving me job offers even, and are like, hey, do you want to join over here or do this for us? Or is this a good fit for you? But having that Twitter audience and network, especially just people that know me, that I know, who I've worked with, who's worked with me in the past, like having that base and that audience was absolutely huge. You have to think
Yeah.
about it. You have to think about yourself as the business. And in the same way that you wouldn't build a piece of software and then like you publish the website and just wait for people to show up. Of course, no one's going to show up. Of course, it's going to be crickets. Like it's the whole build it and they will come fallacy. And people do that too when they're striking out their own to freelance or to start an agency or to be a consultant or do coaching or do mentoring, whatever it is. Like they just think because they make themselves available to do it, then people will start finding them. No, you have to do the work of building the
Yeah.
audience, building the network, putting yourself out there, reminding people, having the frequency and the communication out there that lets people know that this is something that you're doing and then that
Mhm.
they should. And there's a call to action and you're building
Right.
yourself a funnel for these types of opportunity for that deal flow. And so I knew that going into it, but I didn't know just how important it was until I literally saw like my DMs explode. And
Right.
every other week there's an email of someone making an intro and saying, hey, I'd love to hop on a call with you. Can you hop on a call with me every other week and I'll pay you? Things like that that
Mhm.
just never would have happened without that base of having a following and a network. And I use those words very distinctly too, because I think they're different. You don't have to have a huge audience if you have a really strong, close network of people who can refer you deals, make the right
Mhm.
connections, make the right intros, and vice versa. You don't have to have a huge network directly if you have a big audience that you can capitalize on
Mm.
and send out an email, write a tweet thread, just put yourself out there in some way on some platform. If you have both, you give
Then you're
yourself
really set.
even,
Yeah.
yeah, then you're really set, right? Then you can give yourself a lot more kudos and a pat on the back, a lot more confidence, a lot more de-risked, right? But they are different, equally important. You can have either, but both is optimal.